Because I was not entertained watching Gladiator 2. It had all of the ingredients, but it somehow still ended up really bland. Gladiator 2 is set decades after Maximus's death. We follow Lucius, now grown up and thrown into the chaos of Roman politics and Colosseum blood sport. There's family drama, empire drama, a lot of drama, but nothing much that really sticks. As we jump into the review, guys, if you enjoy movie reviews and film content, I'm going to be reviewing stuff every day on YouTube, posting some larger videos as well, which are coming soon. So make sure you subscribe. If you're on TikTok, jump over to the YouTube, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Let's continue with the review of not a very good film. The acting in this, fine. Mescal does what he can. Denzel brings some late game energy. Pedro is always watchable, but too often it feels like scenes needed another take or a different approach. And I feel like Ridley just didn't go there. I am going to blame Ridley Scott. That's what's going to happen in this. Because I heard that he didn't do reshoots and expected that post-production would be able to fix everything. And I honestly think that mindset shows. Now, this could just be a false rumor from the set perpetuated online. However, that's what I heard. It makes a lot of sense. And I heard it enough times that I think that it's true. There are some cool visuals here. You know, the water-based arena fight was pretty unexpected to me. It looks expensive, but there's just no spark behind it. You know, the film doesn't build the tension or the momentum. It's just scene after scene jumbled together. And the story, it's a total mess. You've got Lucius and his mum, Pedro as the stepdad, Denzel as this scheming guy with the two emperors. Denzel's the main villain, but he doesn't really become the main villain until the two emperors are dead, which is like 2.5 hours into a 3-hour film. None of it feels connected. It's like just this jumbled mess. You know, we get the main villain Denzel really like showing up with presence in the last like 15 minutes of the film. It's not satisfying. It's confusing. You know, Gladiator 2 isn't awful. It's well shot. Cast is there. They're acting. The world has potential, but the film is just emotionally flat. It's messy. It doesn't have direction. It's just kind of meandering around from scene to scene. And I am not gonna lie. When we were watching this, we thought that we were about 2 hours in and that we had like 30 minutes left. And we were like, hey, let's just skip ahead a little bit because these scenes are getting really boring and repetitive. We actually had over an hour left. So we started skipping through a little bit. I'm not the guy to skip through movies, but this one really dragged it out of me. I don't think I was going to survive to that ending. I cannot lie. And apparently we're getting a Gladiator 3. Do we really need a Gladiator 3, guys? Hey, you know what I got to say? Ridley, let's just hang it up, bro. Honestly, this was like a 5 out of 10. I feel like it ruined the legacy of Gladiator. I cannot lie. And I really do not want to see a Gladiator 3.